on the day after Trump's efforts to censor Stephen Colbert blew up in his face, I have some fresh reporting on why Netflix is not likely to be successful in taking over Warner Discovery, which opens the door to Paramount Skydance winning Warner Discovery. That would mean that Barry Weiss and company would control CNN, HBO, and other properties, and Donald Trump would increase his stranglehold over old media. So let's first talk about the cowardice of CBS. They bent the knee in advance, obeyed in advance what they were told by wannabe censor Brendan Carr, the chair of the FCC, would be new rules that required Colbert to put on any opposing candidates. What they were worried about was that James Tallarico is going to win for the Senate in Texas, costing Republicans control of the U.S. Senate. So they wanted to do anything they could to prevent Tallarico from getting more national attention. And so they used their lackeys, George Cheeks and the others at CBS, who were showing tremendous cowardice. They used their lackeys at CBS to try to censor Colbert. But what happened was Colbert correctly told his viewers to go to YouTube, and now many, many millions more have seen the Tallarico interview on YouTube. So these efforts to censor the media don't always work, but when you have corporate control, it does give them a much greater ability. So what's going to happen now is Netflix has agreed under pressure to let Paramount Skydance have several days of negotiations with Warner Discovery, whose board wanted to go with Netflix. But so what'll happen is that David Ellison, Larry Ellison, they will sweeten the bid, and then, from what I've heard from very good sources, the Justice Department will announce what Republican senators have already hinted at, which is that they will block any merger with Netflix on antitrust grounds, that it would give Netflix a monopoly. And then that would open the door to the Ellisons and Paramount taking over Warner Discovery, which would then give Barry Weiss and company control not just of CBS News, but of CNN. And then you would have a situation where CBS, CNN, and Fox, not to mention TikTok, would all be under the control of Donald Trump. So fortunately, there's what's called a public comment period before mergers are approved. And in the past, judges have sometimes used those public comments to block mergers, and they are very influential in the public debate. So, for instance, Stephen King spoke up against the Random House Simon & Schuster merger, and it was blocked. So there is hope for blocking a Paramount-Warner merger. What needs to happen now is that we need to be prepared for the likelihood that the Justice Department will try to grease the skids for that merger. And we must do everything we can to block that merger so that Trump does not get Putin or Orban-like control over legacy media in the United States. So educate yourself on this issue, and please subscribe to my Substack, Old Goats.